Hey everybody, I'm Tony and this is Joe Cardinal, and we're in a tight area here, which is good because this is more realistic than being in a gym when you're trying to talk about self-defense techniques. And one of the first things you have to realize is that your landscape, meaning where you're fighting, excuse me, can really make a big difference. If any of you have ever wrestled outside on brick or on gravel or in snow or ice or what have you, you realize that, man, it's a whole different world than wrestling in a nice padded gym. So one of the first things that I want to discuss, we've seen some videos, we were just re-watching them today, about street chokes and so on, and before all of that, and anything like that can happen, especially from a stand-up position, I want to discuss something called being in the pocket. When you're squared up to somebody, okay, now I'm kind of in the pocket and I can work some stuff from here, all right? Well, rule number one in a street fight, or any fight really, is always this. You want your opponent in front of you, but you don't want to be in front of your opponent, okay? So in the example of this street choke thing, there was a couple of examples when they were standing like toe-to-toe like this, okay, face-to-face. That's one of the moments that's in your control, okay? That should never happen, all right? You should never be in front of your opponent like I am right now. This should never happen. This can always be avoided, all right? So this is what this lesson here today is. The first one is always this. So if Joe's attempting to approach me in an aggressive way, all I'm going to do is keep looking for an angle. See, I have this angle now, and this is all I want to do, all right? And we can do this in almost like a non-threatening way. You know, like, let's say we're still at the, nothing's been done yet. You know, he's not ready to hit me, he's just trying to intimidate me and whatnot. So I'm just always going to try to make sure I have that angle on him. All right, so he's never going to be, I'm never going to end up right here. You know, I don't want that to ever happen. So please, always look to get an angle. And I don't care about his power hand or whatever. Well, whatever side I'm on, the minute I sense something aggressive, I'm going to attack. So this is key, first and foremost, and that's in your control. So you never want to start off, you know, this kind of shit. You don't want that. You don't want this toe-to-toe in each other's face. That's not the way to approach it. So always remember, try to get your angle, and you'll be much better off and a lot safer.